I mean, obviously, every game's important, but
Yeah.
this is a big one at home.
Yeah, every game feels like a, game 7. It feels like so. Just when you give yourself the opportunity to, go up 3-1 at home, you got to take advantage of it. And so I'm just happy we did.
Jake, what was it like just seeing Miro Heiskanen back out there?
Yeah, it's great. He's worked his butt off, and obviously he's such a big part of this team. So just, the fact that we, get to add a guy like that halfway through the postseason run is pretty incredible.
When you think back to Game 7, first round, fighting for a chance to get Robertson and Heiskanen back, what is the satisfaction to have your team whole finally?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we feel like when we have everyone, we're going to be a tough out. So just, we got all our guys back healthy. Different guys are stepping up every night, and I feel like we play the right way and focus on our net first. We're going to be tough to beat.
You guys have been kind of riding Ranton, and how nice is to see someone else step up and flex that depth that you guys have?
Yeah, I think you just need different guys to step up at different points. Obviously, Moose has been on a different level, so just, next game we're going to need someone else to step up. So Granny was great, and just fun to spread the wealth a little bit.
When you saw him at Four Nations, I think he had the exact same shot for the overtime win. Just what have you learned about him since then and then since he's joined the team?
Who, Moose?
No, Granlund.
Yeah, he's just super responsible, 200-foot player. I think he does more in our end, I think, than in the O-zone, which obviously I love as a goalie. So just the shot blocks, the good sticks. I think when we focus on that, we take care of that, then, a guy like that, his skill takes over. I think he got rewarded for playing good in our end.
Yeah, he has sneaky skill. He seems like he can pick corners.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. Just not the, most, dynamic guy you would think, and then all of a sudden, it's in the back of the net. So really skilled, really good in our own end, and you need all-around players like that.
You talked this morning about how Miro makes your life so easy. How much easier did it feel tonight at times, and what did you see from him?
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't played a game in 3 months, so, the fact that he does that and then goes out there and, is still incredible just goes to show how good Miro is. So he's just going to get better and better, and he's just that calming presence he has, when he's on the ice. I can turn it down a notch because I know he's got my back, so he's just, carries the team.
All season long, this team has not been shy talking about what the expectations were. You're now one win away from getting back to work. What's the mentality? What's the thought? The job's not finished, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What's the mentality going into that?
Yeah, I think, we've been, right there the last 2 years. So, the ball's in our court now. We're up 3-1. It's on us to play a mature game up in Winnipeg, and, we don't want to have to come back here and play again. So, we've all been talking about how bad we want to, get back to the conference finals. Now it's our turn to show it.
To ask a question. Start. We can start with Savannah right there.
Kyle, when we chatted, you said that you were so excited to be part of Dallas's team because they had an actual chance to win. Tonight, you single-handedly get this team a win, and now the series is 3-1 over the Jets. I mean, how do you feel in knowing this team has progressed into the playoffs like it has?
Yeah, it's been good so far. Obviously, the job is not done. We have a lot of work to do, so, that was a good win, and now we have a tough game ahead of us in Winnipeg, so let's get ready for that one.
Miro, how do you assess returning after missing so much time, especially being in a playoff intensity game like this, and how are you feeling?
Just try to be smart, play short shifts and make simple plays at the beginning there, and just try to be smart and handle the pressure well. But it's a long time to between the last game, but it's it was fun to be back, and guys helped me out there pretty well, so it was good.
Hey, Miro, over here. Jeff Kolb, Fox 4 in Dallas. Liam Bichel was just saying how you went through so much behind the scenes trying to get back. How hard was it to go through these last 100-some-odd days trying to get back, and how rewarding to finally get back?
Yeah, it's hard for sure. It's you never want to miss any time. You want to be playing, but it's that stuff happens in this sport, and it's something you have to deal with it. But it's just try to stay positive and work hard, and guys did a great job to beat Colorado, and I had a chance to come back and be playing again. So yeah, it's of course frustrating to watch the games and be out, but it's great to be back now.
Michael, were you aware from your pre-scout that Hellebuck has allowed a few goals like the first one that you scored tonight, and maybe you could just talk us about your mindset as you were carrying the puck in the zone on that?
Honestly, no clue. I was just shooting it somewhere and went in. So obviously we go through a little pre-scout, but you just try to find a hole, and I was lucky it went in.
Hey, Miro, the new faces on this team, obviously you've gotten to know these guys pretty well, and the guy to your left, hat trick tonight, and getting to play with Mikko an extended time here tonight as well. What can you say about finally getting on the ice with these guys in a playoff environment?
Yeah, it's fun for sure. It's like you said, first time to play with these guys here, so it's great to have them both, and it's obviously great players and important pieces of our team, and it's was fun to finally be on the ice with them.
Hey, Miro, what was it like when the injury happened? I mean, we saw it, and it just, I don't know if you've ever been through anything like that, but it looked pretty alarming. And then how do you recover from that just mentally?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't fun for sure. It's, that hurts, but it's something that happens in this sport. It's just unfortunate thing, and, you just have to go through it, and like I said earlier, try to be positive and, work hard and get back. It's just things like that happen, and I'm glad I'm back now and back playing.
Yeah, Miro, if you can get out there with Essa and these guys, you can have Team Finland going the whole way. What's that going to be like?
Yeah, it's going to be fun for sure. It's that would be nice. Maybe next game at some point, but yeah, we'll see if they put us together there.
Mikael, did you ever think about passing to Rope on that 2-on-1, or were you shooting the whole way?
Yeah, when you pass all the time, you can surprise the goalie maybe once in a while to shoot the puck. So, yeah, I mean, their D, he went down there, so I didn't really have a passing lane. So, found the spot in the top corner there. So, yeah, it's good to shoot every once in a while.
It wasn't long ago we were saying, with Mikko doing what he was doing, you guys needed to get your depth going. That's clearly happened the last couple of games. What do you think you guys have done to get the depth scoring going?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Mikko, he's been playing in such a incredible level, and I'm sure he's going to keep doing that. But obviously we need some help, and hopefully in the next game it might be someone else. But all that matters is trying to get these wins and advance. So that's all we can think about.